All right, guys, this is cool. I've got a really fun update for everybody. All right, so one of the things that people have said is that logging can be a little complicated. We've got things like this idea of a closed hunt or a scheduled hunt, and we just decided let's take that all away, make it simple. You've got right in the center when you press B for the hunt log, you've got your entire book right there. It's everything from the club. And then all you have to do is hit My Hunts if you just want to look for your own special hunts. But yeah, this has got them all. So you can click into any one of these things. You can actually now see things like the precise location. You can click on that arrow and you can actually go out and get directions if you need to. On top of that, you have more detailed weather there. This actually gives us the degree of wind. It tells us the precipitation and pressure, which is some of the things that people have been asking for. And you've got a very quick and easy kind of split count on what your harvests look like. At any time, these three buttons at the top are a way to edit that hunt or to delete that hunt. And here you've got the ability to do that at any time. So very simple. You could also hit this thing at the top that says edit hunt. There you go. All right, so if you want to log a new hunt, simply press new hunt, choose the date. You can only go backwards. We're not doing any sort of future, hunt logs just yet. We'll work on scheduling later. You choose the date. You'll choose the blind that's available to you. You'll choose who you are or the hunter you're logging for. You now have, by the way, let's go back to that. You have the ability to sequence between guests and members or all. If you have official guests that you've actually signed up, maybe they've done some paperwork. But even better, a lot of people want to have guests, but they don't want to actually have their paperwork, their background. So now you can on the fly add guests by, when I'm filling out my information, I hit additional hunters. I want to add 2 more. That's it. That's all I have to do. Don't have to do anything else. Okay, now I want to register some birds. Okay, so what did we kill? Well, I killed 2 mallard drakes. My guests both got hens. If you want to, and you prefer not to, as some people, to actually specify the sex, you could just hit unknown right here. So that was it. That's as easy as it gets. It automatically stores the name of your hunt as the last name of the first person you added. You can upload photos if you would like. Oh, some silly photos. You can upload some photos. You can take a photo if you want. Here I am. And you can log it right there. Right when you do that, you can see your hunt card. You can see how many birds you got. You can see where you were. You could see what the temperature was at the time. Now you can go over to gallery and immediately everything shows up in your photo gallery. Or if you want to post a photo that has nothing to do with a hunt, you can simply press this button and you can add cool photos later. You can also separate this by, what were the hunts you were a part of and photos attached to those as well. All right, one more really cool feature I think you guys will like. We've got a lot of guys that have dogs that just love to keep track of what's going on with their dogs. So we've invented the dog house. The dog house is a place that's very simple. You can add a dog and you can add a perpetual log for that dog. So if I want to add a dog here, I just add the name, the breed, the age, the sex, who's the owner of that dog, maybe a photo. I did that for my dog Dixie. She is not a duck dog, but it looks like she's got 3 retrieves. When you do that, you simply have now this profile of your dog. You can hit new and hit dog retrieve. So maybe Dixie and I were out and I thought she did a great job. So I want to record today. She got 2 retrieves. She did miss some. She's got some work to do. I think her shortest one was 20 yards. Her best was actually 60 yards, which is quite good. And there you go. I have a retrieve for her. No, it is not necessarily connected to a hunt from your hunt log. It's a separate thing over here in your dog log, but that's okay. At some point, we'll be able to connect those two together, but we also figured that sometimes people just want to have a separate little log for their dogs. Even better, you'll be able to, on your leaderboard, you'll actually be able to have a leaderboard for all the dogs. So if you've got multiple dogs in a club, you can actually, put all their results there. Maybe at the end of the year, there'll be a prize for the best dog. So that is what we have. We've got some other like little kind of simple updates. For instance, in stats right now, we defaulted to the cool pie chart for your species. You've got your stats across the top, your blind performance, which you can toggle, by the way, by your birds per hunter. You can toggle by average birds or total number of hunts. Club species stats, as we looked at before, you can look at a more detailed breakdown or go back to that grid. And then here you go with your hunt leaderboard if you choose to track something like that. So that's what we got. One more little thing is your profile pick. So you can actually go in and press that, hit profile. You can actually change and upload a picture from your library, and you can associate yourself with more information there. So there's more to come. This is where you'll find eventually, if you're a manager in Command Center, you'll actually be able to find links to modify things like members, add new members, add new sort of specific guests, not just sort of anonymous guests, and make changes to your property. So that's coming very soon. We've got other things like text message authentication, so you don't need to use email anymore, and some even more exciting features to come.